You guys, I'm not lying about this shit. First, I'm not lying about the remote electrode torture system that they've installed in my body. Two, I'm not lying about my ex-employers, Northwest Education Center. Three, there is a electric needle of some sort through the back of my pineal and it is up into the splitting in between my hemispheres. I'm not lying about police or the medical community, and especially in my case, I am not. I cannot go to those places. Those places are, well, maybe for people in history might understand it best as either a Mengel's torture center now with 21st century technology for me, if I'm taken there, or two, things that were done by the Viet Cong, the US POWs with 21st century torture now. But on that Vietnam thing, that's the kind of shit these people are doing. And it's done to me and will do to you, and I think a lot of people here do it as a culture thing, as the way they're raised to do it. I want the American government, if I could, exterminated and executed for not teaching people what that was and how to stop it and how to prevent it. Because it's the tactics of kidnapping and slavery in history. I've told people since 2013 the kind of shit that's done. But basically, needles on the fingers. Think Woody Harrelson in Now You See Me. That's not just him touching people. And that's what it is. And they've electrified them and shit like that. They did hit me at my work. That was Thursday, the 30th, and I think it hit several people. So I noticed that on the walk back home, or downtown. And they did something so disgusting. Basically like a crushing, but they all had me. And it was on all their fingers. 2 hours I lost at work, and that's what it was. They can also do insanely fucked up shit, such as fuck with your time sense, and that you're all connected in a web of electricity, the electrons and protons and neutrons in the air. The worse they make people suffer, the worse they suffer themselves. I'm not kidding either about what happened under the Obama administration, and you're welcome, America. Okay, you're welcome. I took that fucking dive, more or less, last night. They were, and I know and believe this has been said before, clones based on the Bathery genetic line. Look it up. What I've called the variant, which has its sex drive fucked up to be crossed. So instead of wanting to have sex with the opposite sex and enjoy it, as I do, they have it to respond to inflicting suffering on another. And they were made as clones, and it was covered up in the new protected status that was invented. So, in 2012, guys, I know it's not everyone, but everybody knows now how bad it is. So, you just call yourself something else. Let them keep going. We used to have this thing which label those people pedophiles, but, well, especially here in Texas, too. Pedophile nation. What I call the no steers. All what? Texas full steers and what? No, it's all no steers here, buddy. I've been saying that for years and I'm fucking trapped here. Not lying about that either. Remember, what you feel when you fear hurting someone else if you're a normal being is not an empathy. These people are soulless. And what you feel is fear of failing, or potential fear of being hit from behind and inside, or underneath as well. I warned people about the fields that Texas has set up, full of people, to pop up and get people that have been trying to come in. But by 10 million that thought they could just walk in You may have been genetically superior, but you were not prepared or educated in certain things that you would have needed to. Some of the things that I threw out in a nice little fucking teaching curriculum package for homeschool in 2013. But hey, I'm white boy, fucking pieces of shit. I do speculate, sadly, that in my case, especially for me, I think I may be highly unusual in the fact that I do not judge based on appearance or facial features or any claims, especially anymore at this point. What I do is see. And I can't explain it any better than that. But it seems to be a rare gift that people notice and respect and appreciate. But I think the lower the IQ, as we used to say, is correct. And there's a big fucking segregation system that's been violently enforced and is now violently held on to. I've always been and never been. I'll put it this way. I was never and had never been and was never brought in or protected by any sort of white community in this city or state. After what happened at my job, I have serious concerns. And I have serious and deep sadness about, because there's a serious fucking problem and a serious fucking issue that they don't do shit. I mean, come on, people. Go out in the blaze and don't get captured. You have all the tools and technologies so you can. And that was part of it, that part tick too. So make sure you do not want to wake up where they're trying to put me, and that's where they're going to try and put everyone in that type of situation. And these people do have the technology to go at you at the level and what they have been working on doing. And I work and run literally for my life inside, pushing in that destination to not let happen and never will let happen. Fight it day till the fucking day I die. Make you what may be called a skin bag. Electrocution to melt everything else. So you're basically just a pile of skin and bones, and it would be the worst fucking thing you could experience. But guess what? They would keep you alive with their fucking shit technology. As long as God let it, basically, alright? So, at least we fixed mine. Positive outcomes of insane shit suffering that was going to be unnecessary overall. I'm no longer, as has been since 2013, cursed to long life beyond reason of 90, but I may live quite longer, especially if health, and there might be a future for humanity, and not determined by me, but by the great thing that is beyond that fucking books. Shit. Oh, fuck, sorry. Shit. God. Which is, and always has, and we understood as, and know as, and live as, and believed as, even while I was stuck in this shit fucking duality prison. Basically, he's like the sun. Not exactly, but he's like the sun. And we as a species, the atom variant of all colors and features, ones that like the opposite sex. The atoms, I'm not sure how many Eves are left evil, honestly, sadly. But those and those, we belong in places that do not, and we never will. Makes sense. It's a little bit cheap out. as I said and have said, be the hero you want to be and learn the hero you want to be and always run and be the hero. And at the end of your life, you will see what you have done and be the hero you were to yourself all the time, making the decisions you knew and adapting to the situations you had. And like, it's not if or what, it is what can I and what will happen if I do, and which can I do and which can't I do, and which will get me through, and which do not care. And prepare, find it, and run through. I hate those places. Sometimes better there than right now. We established at HCA Park Plaza. I can never even think about getting near any of it. HCA Park Plaza, 12/21/2021, through 11 p.m. See what they did to me and what they're trying to do. And thank them again for saving me. And as always, no one talks to me, no one hits me up. And yeah, it's out. So what I'm gonna do, they'll send me a check, and if I do have it, someone will know.